Hi guys, welcome back to Aliyahgamez. In today's video, I'm back on TOCA BOCA with a video. So as you know, the new TOCA BOCA hospital came out for free, and you guys can actually go on TOCA BOCA and it will be there. So that is super cool. And I thought, why not just give my honest review, because I haven't seen the hospital and this is the first time it's in the game. So it came free and I didn't have the hospital before. So I'm gonna be doing my honest reaction to it, and then showing you guys what it is and stuff like that. And before we start, I want to thank you guys so much for reaching me to 1,000 subscribers. Oh my gosh, 1,000 is a lot to say. Thank you guys so much. And I know that 1,000 of you guys have subscribed. And if I see 1,000 people in real life, so let's just pretend I'm in a balcony, there's 1,000 people below me. That is a lot of people that subscribe to me. So I'm super grateful, and I couldn't have done it without you guys. Anyways, let's just get on with the video. Okay guys, so I'm onto the voiceover, and I did speed up the video just a little bit because I am quite slow, but I think I've only done it to this particular clip, but I might do it to the future ones. Now I'm not sure because I'm just voiceovering it. And yeah, so I found this really cool cushion thing, and I put the character inside it and it couldn't fit. And then I found this really cool robot thing, and then the trees were super hard to put back on top. So I basically, this is not a review of me actually seeing it, but yeah. And then I found the button, but I've already seen it, but I'm just kind of saying what I would have said when I was doing the video. And then I found the ambulance, and then it had a little hamster inside, which is a cool secret. I might do a video in the future about it. Then this is inside, and then you can get really cool things. And I had 3 compartments, as you can see, the little one at the really back over there. Look on the really left. And then we've got this vacuum kind of robot cleaner, and then we've got a coffee, and I just kind of fed it to the lady, but whatever. Then a phone, and then this is a kind of basement kind of area, and then yeah, and then there's a little mini fridge over there, and bandages and stuff, and then this is the man stuff, and then lockers, which I didn't know you can get in hospitals, but whatever. And I was trying to see if that scrunched up ball can turn into paper or something, because that's usually what TOCA BOCA does. Then this washing machine, super cool. And then I found this thing, and I was like, oh my gosh, what is this? Do you can you open it? And I was super mad because I couldn't get the lever and to open, I couldn't pull it. And yeah, that's basically it. And then onto the next floor. So this is it. Okay, this one's not sped up. And then I tried to see the package go in the bin. And then behind the back cone, there's a yellow kind of creature. I'm not sure if that's a crumpet, but I'm pretty sure that's not a crumpet. And it's super cool. I really love this hospital. I don't know why. And then I got this one thing, and then put it in the bin. And then the one thing comes back, so you can reuse it, And then this person looked very sad. So I just try to cheer her up by doing an emote. And then there's this water spray at the top, so I looked like a camera. I pressed it to see if it would move about with the other things. And then it just squirted out. And then this book over there was being so annoying. I picked it up and then threw it back in the bin because I couldn't go back in its real place. So I just had to throw it in the bin. And then there was these really weird viruses and COVID stuff at the top, and yeah, and this is a yellow one. It's really weird, and this is glowy and stuff, and it's just, well, I guess it's a hospital, but yeah. And then it says the caution kind of sign, do not touch, deadly or something. Then the man, and then I was just kind of fiddling around with the panel kind of thing, don't ask why. And then the man wouldn't get off of the wheelchair, come on, man, you were already sitting in the chair. And then there's the bandages and stuff, and I was putting them on the man. And basically, yeah. Then the books. And then that book wouldn't go right as well, so I had to put it in the bin so it couldn't refresh. And then this man, oh my gosh, did you just see his face? And then there was ATM. And then these are the stuff that was for display. So you have flowers, toothbrush, toothpaste, body gel, I think, and then some toys, and then you got other stuff as well. And then I was trying to get the man to go back in his place and then cheer him up a bit, you know. He looks down. Like, all the people in the hospital look really miserable. So I just do emotes, you know. And then this man wouldn't even go back. Like, he's so stubby, you know. Not stubby, like, stubby, you know. Then I gave the coffee to the girl. I'm being very specific. I'm in Thai, like, right here. With this voiceover. Like, for some reason, voiceovers, like, they're not my real, like, voiceovers, like, you have nothing to say, but in the game you have stuff to say, you know? I don't know why. And this is just going at this really fast pace. I did not know I could go this fast. It's not sped up. And then I was just changing the song names, and then the trace, like, I don't know why I was touching them, but whatever. Then the cupcakes and stuff. And I was seeing if that really big plant could, like, move, you know, change. And then there's another water thing. And then, well, the bird is at the top. I might have to do, like, one of those really cute aesthetic kind of things you can find in the free hospitals. It's, like, so cool. And then I found a little gnome. And I put it in the bin to see if it actually would go in the bin. But it did. So I was like, my apologies, like, oopsies. And then I put that flower in the bin because it was already out of the grass. And, yeah. And by the way, guys, this hospital is very old. So it has old stuff. Like, as you can tell, like, the clothing is really old and stuff. And anyways, let's go in here. So then, this is kind of like the scientist. This is kind of giving scientist kind of vibes with the COVID and the jars. Kind of like, I don't know why, but like, in movies and like American movies, there's always like scientists always wearing those goggles and always doing like explosions. And like, at the bottom, you know, those like blue, yellow, green, and pink kind of like tube things. Like, they always like make explosions out of them and stuff, and it's super like fascinating and cool. But comment down below what you guys want to be when you're older. And then, as you can see, in the high school, like, the phones are really like squared, and then in the phone over there, it's kind of like the old kind of vibes. And then this is a scanner way to see if you have any broken bones and stuff, and very cool. And yeah, very cool. Then it has a hospital phone over there, which I really like hearing the sound of. And then the computers and stuff. And then we've had like, there's like, at the top of that second computer, like the one on the right, the computer of that, there's like that COVID magazine, which is like seen everywhere throughout the hospital. And it's super cool. And then you've just got a picture. Another movable plant which you can add to your house and stuff, just take out. For some reason, I always put things back. Like, I really want things to be back. Like, oh yeah, you've got what I mean. And then there's the clothing, the bathrobe, the orange kind of thingy, and then the purple one. Like, what I was saying was that for some reason, when I always really want, like, everything to be back in its normal place, especially when a new pack comes out or like something free comes out. I want everything to stay in their place, so like when I'm actually doing a role play, I can move things about and stuff. And that's it. And I'm seeing that if that scrunch paper was like actually, yeah. And then this cat thing wouldn't let me put back that nail filer, and I literally had to move him out the literal way because he was in my literal way. And then I decided like to humiliate him to see how short he was, and he is actually like so short. Like, come on, Catty Watty. Okay, I may have got that from Lana Wana, but whatever. Lana's life, but whatever. Catty Watty, I'll just call her that for now, you know. And then more COVID stuff at the top, that paper towel. And yeah. And then this other sad, miserable kind of character. So I tried to see if I could do an emote on that, but I cannot. Whatever. And then the hospital man with some comics, and then them clothing, and then putting that on the bald man, even though he's already bald, but whatever. I don't even know what those head things are for, like, for the hospital. And then literally want everything to be in place. Like, this is kind of like boring watching me do this, but don't know if this is boring for you guys. And then over here is like the area where you kind of see like your bones and stuff. And then there's lungs that are so realistic, but like kind of not too realistic, like for the game. And then a brain, heart, and kidneys. And then this bit over there. Like, I think this is the best update they've ever had, because the hospital actually came out and it has loads of floors that are so fascinating. And comment down below what your favourite floor is, like, when you've actually seen it all, or you know it all. But my favourite floor would probably be the baby section, like the baby and kids one, because that is actually, it's so cool. Like, you'll see it, like, for the next floor, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this is the kids section. Like, not this kids section, like, in a grocery store, but, like, a kind of kids area. And then this person was faking their thing, because they literally could, like, change their outfit and stuff. Like, oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm saying right now, but whatever. And yes, I'll just put her to bed to see, like, yeah. Then I opened the bathroom, and then trying to get her on the stool thing, and I was seeing if you can actually move the stool, because that would be so cool for the role, like your house role plays. And yeah, and then I'll just be like picking the bed up and down, and then seeing if that can change into that. Like, there's some things I'm getting like details for this, but yeah. When even fit older, Nugget Man is in bed, so yeah. Now just looking at the clothes, but this is obviously like quite an old one, so there's like classical outfits, and yeah, old outfits. And then I was just doing this, like the llama kind of height thing. Okay guys, and now I'm back. Well, I don't know why I was saying okay guys, but anyways. Then there was more cover at the top and stuff like that, and then there was plants and stuff you can move around. And then this is a kids section, or the kid area. And then like there's a doctor right there. There was like, so if you're like doing a really nice like role play or something, you can take some of these blocks, because they're kind of movable, but you can't take like the pillows or anything. And then the vending machine, like, I don't know why I literally had to get one of everything, even though we like tested it like downstairs, like the floor below, but okay. Very weird, but guys, if you made it up to this point in the video, well, congratulations. But smash that subscribe button, and also comment down below Nugget Man. Yeah, Nugget Man, because he was the Nugget Man, you know. And I'll just give him a team and not have to though, but whatever. And then there was this really nice like beaver kind of coffee cup, but whatever. And then the baby, so koala baby, a other baby, and a little other baby. Like, I don't know what TOCA's obsession is with koalas, but we can tell, like players can tell that TOCA creators love koalas. Anyways, I was just seeing if you can actually like hold on to it. Nope, you can't, so you cannot bring it back. And then I got the mum, and then these two babies over there. So like the mum gave birth to the two babies, and then a little hello mum book thing, and then that. And then you can change the mum's outfit to this like other one that's like showing you're still pregnant or something, instead of doing it like that. And then a little shower. And I could not put the towel back, and I want everything to like stay where it is. So I just had to put that towel in the bin so I can reset. And then this is where you get your tummy scanned. Like, and the cutest thing about this is that, well, not that, but the cutest thing. Well, let me just do the roleplay first, like a little roleplay, and then I'll tell you when I'm holding it. So yeah, just do that. And then that's the cutest thing ever. Because you can, like, be like, oh my gosh, yeah, guess what? I got my baby plane and, like, for a roleplay or something like that. That's, like, really cool. And basically it. Now let's go to the top floor, which is the last floor. Okay, so we've got this really old man here. And then I was just moving that around. And then little shark toy, cool. You can, like, use it for, like, your role plays and stuff, and anything you can take here, not the sofas and furniture, but like accessories you can take for your like houses and role plays. It's so cool. And then that's the thing I love about free things, like free houses and stuff. Not free houses, but like free places. And then there we go. Oh my gosh, how come she's injured there and then not injured when she's in the clothes? It's fine, you know. Anyways, I was literally like touching every single thing that was in the room that was movable, so don't mind that. And then you can just do that. And then you can see like pictures and stuff over there. It's really cool. And more viruses or something, or COVID they've captured. And then this is where you lie down, kind of see your muscular system. Oh no, it fell in the bin by accident when I was trying to place it back. Anyways, that bird is really good for role plays, especially if you want in the free house garden. It's so good. Then we've got another virus. Oh my gosh, how many viruses? To put that in the bin because not welcome. And then we've got the kid. And the cutest thing for role plays is that like remote kind of thing. So that's like, I've seen everyone do that and it's actually so cool. And then you've just got a free laptop you can just take whatever. And then a guitar, which is really cool. And then like 3 people just waiting and stuff. And I really love that outfit that he's actually wearing. It's actually so good and cute. Don't know why everything kept going in the fruit bowl. Like seriously. There, finally. And then we've got like a little plant, a guitar, a little mini TV which has all the channels that on the normal TV. TOCA should actually add more like channels and stuff, like take away some of the old ones and then replace them with new ones. But I really like the cat one. Anyways, more I guess of this. Like, don't ask why I always do this. At least I'm not like wasting time and feeding it to the people like, oh, never mind. Never mind. I forgot I done this. Like the actual video I filmed this, like this video, I actually like filmed that like last week and then now I just kind of forgot. But I remember most things but not major details. Like seriously. And then more clothes and then 2 wheelchairs. And this is so cool for like when you want to do your like thumbnails or something, but I'm not actually sure what this is for. Maybe like for people that's trapped inside this like thing, like hospital, they can go like have some nature, but like actually not nature, but whatever. And I was seeing if 2 people could fit in the bed, but only 1, so too bad of you. And yeah, some more clothes, and these are all like the old kind of clothes you get like in the free like Bob City and stuff, and like Taylor, like that really long one in the really left back. Like yeah, this is so the clothing and stuff, the items, the furniture won't be like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. Oh my gosh, it has this really cool feature and stuff like that. But yes, because it's quite old and then it's like really cool. And basically guys, I love this update. I think it was very amazing that how they added like how they keep adding free stuff to make it more interesting, because if Bob City was only like you could only get Bob City, I would be very annoyed. But anyways guys, thank you so much for watching, and overall I'll rate this 8.7 out of 10. I love this update though.